Hello and welcome. What I got today. It's a box from Brambleberry and it's my soap swap goodies. And I haven't even opened it yet, so I figured we could do that together. Ta-da! I have to admit, this swap is giving me a lot of stress. For one, the name of my soap contained a curse word that is offensive to some people. Not to me, obviously, and there was a story behind the name of my soap, whether they care to discover that reason. You know, I can't control that. So that stressed me out. The fact that the soaps weren't, in my eyes, perfect anyways stressed me out. I just overall, the fragrance made the soap set up really slowly. So normally, a soap that I would have would be rock hard in 2 days. That soap was so squishy for a long time. So, I don't know, I'm stressed about it. But here's the fun part, and that's looking at what I got. Okay. Thanking me for the swap. Share the goodies, etc. Got all of this nice crinkle paper. I'm going to be sure to repurpose that as I do all of my packing materials. Trying to find a place to put it that isn't just on the desk, but I guess it's going on the desk. Oh, here we go. The fragrance oils. I have seen on Instagram that the new fall collection of fragrances is being included in the swap. So let's go ahead and smell these first. First things first, right? Let's smell the fragrance oils. The fragrance oils are always my favorite part of literally any soap order that I make. Oh, I can smell the maple already. Vermont maple. Give that a sniff. Yep, that's amazing. Love it. Sparkling snowdrop. Ooh, it's more floral than I expected. Here, I went to hold it up for you to sniff. Here, have a sniff. Yeah, that's more floral than I expected. I'm getting notes of hyacinth and lilies and all types of like really strong floral notes in there. I like that though. I friggin' love florals. Actually, it says right there, accelerates in cold process. That makes sense because of the florals. I don't mind. Maple says mild acceleration. Here we have cedar and amber. I love anything cedary. Here, smell. Amber sweetens that up. It does have a kind of sweet note in there too. And then the cocoa butter cashmere is the one that has intrigued me the most out of these new Brambleberry Fall fragrances, so we'll give that a sniff. This one accelerates too and turns dark brown. Ooh. That reminds me of something. Couldn't tell you what. It's almost fruitier than I thought. Here, have a sniff. I like that though. Cocoa butter cashmere. Cool. I'm excited to give all of those a shot in the future. Let's get to the swapping though, eh? Okay. I'm just gonna go for this one. The tag's on top, so I'm gonna pull it out. Wise Bars, Brenda Cottrell from Decatur, Texas. This is lavender cedar Wise Bar. Contents are coconut oil, canola oil, goat's milk, olive oil, soybean oil, aloe oil, lavender cedar fragrance, titanium dioxide, purple Brazilian clay, lavender mica, jasmine jojoba beads, dried lavender leaves, and buds. Cool, we've got a verse here, Proverbs 24:14. Know also that wisdom is sweet to your soul. If you find it, there's a future hope for you, and your hope will not be cut off. Sweet. Not mad at that one bit. It smells delightful, as you could imagine. As I just mentioned how much I love things that are cedar fragranced. I'm going to test all of these out too, like literally wash my hands with all of them. I don't know if I'm going to have time to do that today, but either way, it'll be part of this video. It's a nice wide bar. Wide this way. Probably say it's just shy of an inch the other ways. Saw a lot of people weighing out the soaps, or at least had heard about a lot of them like not being quite 4 ounces. I'm not even going to weigh them because guess what? Sometimes you can't take into consideration the evaporation, and I don't know, I don't want to be nitpicky. My bars were huge, just in case other people are weighing them. Ooh. Ooh. That's very nice. Seems like a nice hard bar too, and if I recall, this is palm free. Very nice. I don't use palm in any of my soaps just because I usually like pure olive oil, but I don't think I would use palm if I didn't, so I like to see palm free. I just think that's cool. Very nice. Thank you, Brenda. I'm gonna keep them in order. Put you over there. All right. This is probably the next most on top one. That's a cute little box, very fancy. Oak Leaf and Moss, a soap company. This is pink grapefruit, containing saponified oils of coconut, palm, sunflower, olive, and castor, essential oils, mica oxide for color. All right. It does not tell me what the fragrance oil is, which is interesting. It just says essential oil. I'm assuming this is a pink grapefruit fragrance oil. Let's find out. By the way, I'll still totally use a bar with palm oil in it. I'm not that against it or anything. I think it's cool when people come up with their own palm-free recipe. I just kind of like that. This is pretty. A wee bit squishy still. Honestly, most bars, if you try really hard, you can squish them after 4 weeks. I like the little zigzag here. It's very, very faintly scented. It's very faintly scented. Let's see. It does not mention in the ingredients what this is on top. So I'm trying to see here. Some kind of flower, obviously. Is that chamomile? I don't know. It looks like it's throughout the bar a little bit as well. Smells good though. Very faint, but that smells nice. Boop. Packaging is very cute. We will move along. Ooh, a dark colored bar. Persephone soap. Lather, rinse, repeat. Handmade grooming products. Pomegranate and black currant. Handcrafted in Columbus, Ohio. Cool, that's not far from me. Ingredients: coconut oil, palm oil, olive oil, distilled water, activated charcoal, mica colorant, and fragrance. I am guessing pomegranate and blackcurrant is a fragrance oil that they used. If it is something else, I couldn't tell you what it is. Well, that's a nice little drop swirl there. What's the top? I don't know. There's that guy. It smells pretty good. I like it. It's fruity and light. Generally the fruity scents are not my initial go-to. That doesn't make it a bad smelling bar. It smells like... You guys ever have sour straws? It's a candy, and I don't know if any of you are in the age group that I am to know what I'm talking about, but I would usually get them at Blockbuster Video Store when I was a kid, and it's just this like chewy gummy straw that's covered in that sour sugar mixture. That's what this smells like to me. Like sour straws. Anyways, we will move along. A cute little bar. Oatmeal Stout soap by Unique Soaps. Made with olive oil, coconut oil, palm oil, castor oil, yogurt, fragrance oil, and mica. Ashford, Connecticut. Oatmeal Stout must be the fragrance oil. That smells really good. I'm going to leave its shrink wrap on for right now because I want to make sure its little tag stays with it. Because I can smell it right through here. Smells pretty darn good. Yeah. Kind of like an oatmeal cookie, but with something else in there. Not sure. I like it though. It's a cute little guy. There's some swirling on top. Ooh, I got a Lather and Company. Okay, I saw their bars on Instagram, and I have to say that I have always thought that they have some of the most elegant looking soaps out of, you know, soapers that I've seen. There's just something so classy about the way their bars turn out. So I'm very, very pleased to be receiving this. This is the first one that I got that I'd actually seen online and kind of got to get excited about. So super duper cool. Lather and Company, they're down in Florida somewhere, I believe. It says Lather Creators and Luxury Makers. Boom. Melissa Carmel and Julie Klaus. Now let's open it up. See if that's their business card. Lather Me Lovely, it says. Alright, Grapefruit Parfait. The ingredients are oils of coconut, organic sustainable palm, nice, non-GMO olive oil, or it's olive oil, non-GMO canola oil, excuse me, shea butter, goat milk, sodium hydroxide, kaolin clay, tussa silk, grapefruit lily fragrance oil, that sounds nice, mica, and titanium dioxide. Boom. This is a beautifully layered pink bar, I believe. Yes. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's beautiful. I thought there was some fork action going on too, and there totally is. Yeah, this is a beautiful bar of soap. Nice light pink going on here. Yellow and pink kind of swirlies in the white with a dusting of mica on top. Let's give it a sniff. There's that side too. A little air bubble action there. That side's nice. This is a very soft fragrance. Ooh. I love florals. I love lilies in particular. And grapefruit smells amazing. It's not so much a fresh grapefruit scent as a fragrance grapefruit scent, if that makes any sense. Like, I've smelled things fragranced with grapefruit before that remind me of this. That's not a bad thing, it's just usually you smell a grapefruit, plus it's got some tanginess to it, and this is a lot softer than that. Awesome, I'm really excited I got one of these. I'm gonna keep all the little goodies together. Hope you're able to see okay. And the lighting's alright. I think I'm gonna have some help editing this video. Shout out to my girl Sally over there in England. So hopefully she's the one editing this. If not, I'll have to edit this portion out my damn self. Ooh, Diamond Eyes International Beauty. Luxury Diamond Pastry Soap. Scent is Heavenly Honeysuckle and Watermelon. I have tried from Brambleberry the Heavenly Honeysuckle before. I must say, out of all of these other fragrances over here that we've smelled, I've never tried any of these Brambleberry scents before. So that's pretty cool to be able to smell these for the first time. I have tried the Heavenly Honeysuckle. It's a very strong honeysuckle with watermelon. That'll be interesting. The skin-loving, luxurious natural ingredients in this handmade soap are noted for their ability to help protect, nourish, heal, and rejuvenate skin. Ooh. Got an 800 or an 877 number and everything. Good for you guys. Cool. It says the ingredients are water, olive oil, coconut oil, palm oil, avocado oil, hemp oil, almond oil, shea butter, sodium hydroxide, cocoa butter, castor oil, aloe vera, vitamin E, fragrance, and mica. We've got some cool layers going on. We've got some confetti action, a yellow and a white layer. I'm gonna have to rip into this guy to smell it all the way though, because it's like it's a sealed shrink wrap. Just enough to get in there, because I'm not gonna want to keep everything with it. Ooh, that's interesting. That smells pretty good. You can definitely, the honeysuckle is still very pronounced. And the watermelon is kind of in the background. I like it though, I like it. Interesting. So many cool soaping styles. Handmade by Elena. Fresh zucchini flower. Cool. made especially for Brambleberry's Fall 2016 Soap Swap. It says ingredients are olive oil, coconut oil, water, sodium hydroxide, cocoa butter, almond oil, castor seed oil, fragrance, kaolin, and colorants. She's got her address there, New Mexico. She's got the fancy names for the stuff too. I'm totally blanking on what that's called. I know what that's called. Nomenclature, whatever. Okay. Luxurious vegan artisan bar of soap was lovingly crafted in the fresh mountain air of New Mexico. Allow this bar to thoroughly dry between uses. Love this bar and it will love you back. Oh, I will. Another one where I'm guessing fresh zucchini flower is the fragrance name. Not tried that one either. Just want to get in here because where the opening is where the paper is. I just want to get a good sniff. I don't want to smell what the paper smells like. Ooh, that's interesting. Huh, it reminds me of zucchini bread kind of, but also like fresh zucchini flower. I can't remember the last time I smelled a zucchini flower, like a blossom or whatever. Huh, that's an odd one. I like it, but it's an odd one. Soap itself is beautiful though. Ooh, there's swirls, and I haven't even been able to witness these swirls because I'm taking the wrap off. At least the shrink wrap. I can put the band back on because it's green on top with these pretty swirls, and what's in the inside? Okay. Ooh, it's an ombre. That's gorgeous. Pardon me, over here burping it up. That smells lovely. I like that. That's just pretty. Cool. Yeah, I didn't expect an ombre. Awesome. Alright, let's see. That's 7 already? Wow. Yep, 3 left. Here we go. Ooh, a round soap. It's a big round soap too. I love when paper gets crinkled up around soap like that. I love it. Eat a Lake soap, handcrafted soap. Oatmeal and goat milk, awesome. Always a win. Ingredients are goat milk, coconut oil, palm oil, grapeseed oil, sodium hydroxide, olive oil, sunflower oil, shea butter, ground oats, castor oil, sodium lactate, oat extract, clay, oxide, and they did use oatmeal, milk, and honey fragrance. They are in Jefferson, Massachusetts. Love Massachusetts. Gotta get in here to see this bad boy. Ooh. It is a nice big one. They must do a PVC pipe. And is that a rim, or is that just the way the pour happened? The edge here doesn't look like a rim. Yeah. Oh, very cool though. It's fresh. That's very fresh smelling. Usually oatmeal, milk, and honey is more like the oatmeal stout, like kind of sweet. But this is just, it's more calming to me. I don't know, I really enjoy that. I've not tried the oatmeal, milk, and honey fragrance from Brambleberry before. I'm actually quite happy I'm getting a bunch of scents that I've not tried from them. It's a great way to test it out. I think that's the whole point of them doing the swap, you know, is to get us to want to buy these fragrances, but hey, it's working. Miletta Apairy-Just Peachy, handmade cold process soap. Cool, apiary, that's a beekeeping people. Cool. We have inside of here distilled water, coconut oil, olive oil, palm oil, sodium hydroxide, apricot kernel oil, mango butter, southern peach fragrance, honey. This glycidoxyphylfurfurfur, I'm pretty sure is a colorant. And the bisamoidal methyl norbolate, whatever that is, that's also, I'm guessing, a colorant. Aluminum hydroxide, ooh, I try to avoid that. yellow 10, red 28, red 22, titanium dioxide, chromium oxide, and mica. So those are just the colorants. A lot of these colorants that appear bold in cold process are going to be made with some of those weird type of things, so that's to be expected. I usually try to avoid it, but I'm not going to be a hater because it smells and looks amazing and I want to check it out. Actually, I don't know. I kind of want to see in there. That's the back. I'll finish opening it up later. Nice kind of tiger drop swirl going on. It smells delicious. The fragrance is great. I absolutely love peach aroma of any kind. They're in North Lima, Ohio. That's not far from me either. All these Ohioans. Oh, we're down to the last one. Alrighty, this is Heirloom Tomato by PluTONium Soaps. Tony is capitalized, so maybe Tony is in charge here. We have got organic canola oil, coconut oil, organic palm oil, rice bran oil, castor oil, fragrance, sodium lactate, micas, and sesame seeds. Let's take a look at it. I'm excited. Ooh. It's in there a little oops-a-daisy. Oh, my baby's waking up. Let me hurry up and talk about this. Love the mica line. I love the green. They've got a cool drop swirl in here. Little sesame seeds on top. Oh my god, it smells delicious. I have a tomato fragrance, again, not one from Brambleberry, but I love it. And this just smells great. Okay, my baby's waking up. I've got to go. That was good timing, basically. I'm going to go ahead and lather these up next chance I get, and you can watch me test all the soaps out right now. Hey guys, I'm back. I'm ready to test the lather and all of my swap soaps. Within the past hour or so, some stuff sort of went down, and I guess I feel the need to address it a little bit. On Instagram, I had saw somebody posting their reviews on some of the soaps they got, and I should have kept my damn mouth shut because I know better. But I felt like the critique was a little harsh and a little bit, I will say it was a little self-righteous, because I do know what that means, and it was. And my feelings were hurt for the person who made that soap. I went into this soap swap at first very excited because I thought it would be a great learning experience, a lot of good exposure. My cat's rubbing up against the camera, sorry about that. Come here, kitty. I thought it would just be inspiring and fun and not tinged with hate. Well, the hate immediately turned from this person's packaging to me directly, and it got blown way out of proportion. All I was trying to do was, literally all I said was, well, I'm glad you didn't get my soap, because maybe I'm not emotionally ready to hear all the bad shit you gotta say about it. And it just really, it snowballed from there. And it turned into this huge thing. It's a huge thing now, when all I wanted to do with this swap is just to have fun. People are taking it very seriously, and I don't know. All I wanted to do was just make, I don't know. I really don't even know what I'm trying to say, other than my purpose for this swap isn't to criticize you guys. It's not to tell you your packaging is going to endanger the world. It's not to tell you that you didn't cure your soap properly. It's not to tell you that you did a shitty job, because that's not the point, and I'm not seeing any of those things right now. I'm seeing 10 great soaps that I'm excited to try, and I want to leave it at that. I want to lift you guys up. I don't want to tell you that you're making improper decisions that affect the whole world by the packaging that you choose, or that the oils you choose to soap with, anything like that. That's not my point for this. Now, obviously anybody else is entitled to do whatever the hell they want, and I shouldn't have opened my mouth and said otherwise. I really shouldn't have. I do know better. But I just felt that pain for that person that was being criticized, and I spoke up. I shouldn't have. Obviously I shouldn't have, but it is what it is. So I want to address that. I am sure as hell not going to ever participate in a soap swap again. I'm going to stick with the people who support me, and I will support them back. But if pettiness wants to go down, and I guess I started it, I'll take full responsibility for opening my mouth when I should have just let it slide and not noticed it. But it really did snowball, and it makes me a little sad and upset, and I just feel bad for the people who sent their soaps out and are getting nothing but negativity in return, because that feels like shit in your heart. It feels bad. I know it does. I know it does, and I don't want to do that for any of you. And I felt the need to say something when I saw it happening to somebody else, because it just, I don't know, it just felt bad. So, with all that being said, I want to test out these lovely soaps that I got here. I did, out of sheer curiosity, weigh them, just because I was curious, not to suspect that anyone didn't have a bar big enough, and they're all 4 ounces or more, so just throwing that out there. I'm going to go ahead and lather up and kind of test them all out, and I'm going to kind of do a voiceover of what I'm thinking as I'm doing it afterwards, because the water running is going to be quite loud, so that's going to be put in over the soaping. Excuse me, and we'll go from there. Yeah, I just want to make y'all feel good about your soap. Here we go. Alright guys, I am going to be starting out with the Wise Bars soap from Brenda Cottrell. This is the Lavender and Cedar Wise Bar. I have to say, this fragrance is my favorite out of the variety that I got in my swap. I really, really like this fragrance. It's crisp, it's refreshing. Her lather was really nice too. I am partial to a goat's milk bar, because it just has an extra sort of almost light exfoliation feeling to it. It just feels like you're really getting that extra clean when you're using it. So I was really happy with this one. Very creamy bar too. I like that in a palm-free bar. I was really happy to see a palm-free bar. Again, not to bash anyone who uses palm. I just think it's cool when people don't. Alright, up next, rinsing off here. Let's see, what is next? So this is the Oak Leaf and Moss Pink Grapefruit Bar. The smell did increase in the hot water. I've noticed that with a lot of bars that smell kind of faint at first. The hot water really just kind of makes it pop, so I was pleased with that. I also think when they use those jiggity cutters, that really helps increase the lather too. It's extra bit of agitation. I got a really good lather with this one, as you can see. Very excited about that. It feels great on the skin. Loved it. Let's see what's next. Yep, that's the Persephone bar from Lather, Rinse, Repeat. Now with the black currant and pomegranate scent. I think this one was the best latherer. It's got the coconut, palm, olive. Yeah, so that's a basic mix. And you know, nothing wrong with that. Coconut, olive, and palm oil. Just boom. Super creamy, super lathery. Probably a lower super fat than some other bars, and that's why I got so bubbly, but I did not feel any dryness after using it. Really liked that. I think the charcoal adds a nice slip to it as well. Definitely liked that one a lot. Alrighty, what's next? Ooh, this little guy. I ripped the packaging a bit opening that one up, but that's the Oatmeal Stout soap by Unique Soaps. This one also had really good lather because of the jiggity cut, the crinkle cut, whatever you call that. Really liked that. It smells really good too. That was a very creamy one. I'm getting a lot of lotiony lather with that one. Really liked it. Smells good too. I really enjoyed the smell of that one quite a bit. Pretty top as well. Check that out. So that one was nice. Rinsing time. Diamond Eyes is next. Yep, Diamond Eyes International Beauty. This is the Honeysuckle and Watermelon. That center yellow part was a little squishy still. Just a little bit. Which isn't a bad thing. I'm not gonna, you know, nothing was wrong with it. It's just, we didn't have that much time to cure our bars, people, so I get that. Still perfectly good soap, as you can see, it lathered up real nice. And that's a very interesting scent combo. I enjoyed that one a lot. That one will probably, I'll probably, as far as using all of these ones, I'll set that one aside for a little bit, just so that center can get a little bit more dried out. But I will, in fact, put that in my shower very soon. It's super pretty. And again, the crinkle cut really giving good lather. This was more of a lotiony lather too, not a super bubbly one. Olive oil is their first ingredient, so it's really more conditioning, and I like that in a soap. As you know about me, I like pastille soaps. So that had sort of an element of that. I appreciated that, for sure. So here's the Lathering Company bar. Was excited about this one since the minute they posted it on Instagram. I really enjoy what they do, just visually. Their soaps are gorgeous. They're very elegant, like just completely elegant. This was one of the hardest bars that I used as well. Lathers up nice. Very creamy, lotiony type lather with this one as well. I don't think I have in front of me the ingredients, but I have the bar. But I really like that one, and the smell is very soft and delicate too. Ooh, up next, the Handmade by Elena-Fresh zucchini flower. That's one of those scents that when I smelled it, it kind of caught me off guard just because I wasn't expecting it, but not bad by any means. I do enjoy it. It's just an odd one. It's a very particular smell. This is another high olive content bar, which I like. And I'm looking, it does look to be palm-free too. This is very creamy lather on this, and I like that. I don't so much need huge bubbles. I like the creamy lather. You guys know that about me. And that had very silky, lotiony lather to it compared to like huge bubbles, but I really liked it. It felt great. Yeah. Alright, what's next? 3 more. Here's Eagle Lake soap, the oatmeal and goat milk soap. This one being another goat milk soap has that extra sort of luxurious feel to it that I really like. It's super creamy. That one's got coconut, palm, grapeseed, olive, sunflower, shea butter, and some oats in there, and sodium lactate, oat extract too. Yeah, it was very nice. That one was super rich. Not a whole lot of bubbles on that one, but again, a very lotiony, very hydrating. This is like the 3rd time I've said that, but I don't need huge bubbles for a bar soap to be good in my eyes. I thought that it was very creamy and nice. I really enjoyed it. Alright, 2 more. My hands are super soft. Alright, this was the Miletta Apairy-Just Peachy. This one, as soon as I put it under the water, the peach smell just filled my nose. It really wafted from it. Really liked it. Really, really liked the smell. I love peach, anything. Love it. That was a super bubbly one, too. Lots of good lather with that guy. The honey in there probably added to the lather, which I super love. High five to beekeepers. My dad's a beekeeper. Last one. This one might have been my favorite fragrance because I love the smell of tomatoes. This is the Heirloom Tomato bar from PluTONium soaps. I didn't get to talk about this one as much yesterday because Tess got up, but I think it is gorgeous. It might be my favorite visually. I just love it. I think it's great. And it lathered up nicely, and the scent is great. I don't know, I'm a tomato lover, always have been. Used to just go into the garden and with my salt shaker as a kid and eat the tomatoes with salt right there. It lathered up really nice too. This one might be the first one that I use. Really excited about that one. Great job, PluTONium soaps. And yep, that's all of them. That's all 10. Here we go. Alright guys, so there you have it. Really enjoyed all of those, I must say. I think the black one, the Persephone bar, I think, that one might have had the best lather. I'm trying to think what next to it had the really good. I can't remember. I'll go back when I'm editing the video and talk about the lather there, but as you can see, they all lather really nice. They all rinsed clean, and they all feel just really good on the skin. Hard to pick a favorite as far as lathering goes, because if you know anything about me, I do Castile soaps, and there's not a lot of lather with those. So anything extra bubbly is just kind of like a bonus. I'm not mad at any of those. Scent-wise, ooh, that peach one was real good. But I think that cedar and lavender might be my favorite scent-wise. I will say the peach one, the scent really blossomed under the hot water, which I've noticed with certain soaps where it might smell faint just sniffing the bar. Get it wet though, and then the smell really pops. So yeah, that's my haul. Those are my bars. I'm going to go ahead and kind of do the voiceover for this and get working on editing this video. I'm also going to include some photos and everything. I should have took photos while they were all in their wraps still, but what are you going to do? Alrighty. Thank you guys for watching. If the girl who I upset is watching this, I seriously never meant to piss anyone off. I was really just trying to defend someone else's feelings. It's all that it was. You're free to have whatever sort of beliefs that you want. I don't even disagree with them, to be honest. I just don't want to see people's feelings get hurt when I'm sure that they put a lot of effort in. I don't know. Maybe I'm just too sensitive or something, but I don't know. I just want everybody to be happy with the swap. I don't want people to get discouraged and think, oh my god, I have to quit because people are saying bad things about my packaging or whatever. I don't know. I just know that feels super shitty. So, enough about that. Enjoy the photos that I'm going to post, and thanks for watching. And if you got my soap and you're watching this, I'm real curious to see what you thought of it. I'm actually really freaking anxious because of all of the critiques that have been going around. A critique from another soap maker is huge. It's a big deal, so I'm hoping whoever got my soaps enjoys them. I've only caught track of 2 of them so far. Haven't really heard anything about them. So if you got mine, tell me what you think. And again, thank you for watching. We'll see you next time. Thanks.